A wave of protests from Cristiano Ronaldo supporters on social media has now targeted young Portuguese midfielder João Neves. The situation escalated after Selecao das Quinas failed to pick up all 3 points in their opening match. As reported by Ditic Inet, Portugal had to settle for a share of the spoils after a 1-1 draw against Dr. Congo in their opening match of the 2026 World Cup. This result sparked massive disappointment among fans, particularly CR7 fans. João Neves actually made a significant contribution by scoring the opening goal, giving Roberto Martinez's side the lead with a header. However, the Portuguese national team's lead vanished before halftime. The spotlight was focused on Cristiano Ronaldo, who failed to score despite playing the full 90 minutes. Some supporters felt the superstar wasn't getting enough ball from his teammates. The situation became even more complicated after João Neves' statement in a post-match interview that went viral on various digital platforms. Neves stated that the national team captain holds an equal position with the other players. We know everything Cristiano has done for us, for the national team, and for the world of football. But today, he's no different from the others. He's just an ordinary player, here to help the team, he said. The remark sparked outrage among die-hard fans of the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, who felt it was disrespectful to the football icon. As a result, thousands of disgruntled comments flooded João Neves' personal account. Impact on players' partners. Netizen attacks didn't stop at the 20-year-old midfielder. The Instagram account of João Neves' girlfriend, Madalena Aragao, also became the target of angry fans who demanded that Neves be more supportive of his captain on the pitch. However, many netizens expressed their regret over this personal attack, fearing it could damage the internal harmony of the national team. If this continues, it will only make things worse in the Portuguese dressing room, said Esiade. The social media rogue made the dressing room uncomfortable, made the game unplayable. Portugal failed to qualify for the group stage, a chain reaction that ultimately made Messi fans happy, commented at Mertesacker. Before João Neves, Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes had already experienced similar pressure from netizens after the match against Dr. Congo due to his perceived lack of accurate passes to CR7. To date, Cristiano Ronaldo has not issued an official response to this social media controversy and is reportedly remaining fully focused on the next crucial match to secure a ticket to the knockout stages of the 2026 World Cup. A heated moment that has everyone talking. Lionel Messi was caught stepping on an Algerian player's foot while attempting to win the ball. Was this a genuine accident or a foul worthy of a card? Let's break it down based on the FIFA laws of the game. In this situation, Messi is actively engaged in defensive pressing to win the ball from the Algerian player. Unlike a standard turn, here Messi is lunging forward to intercept the ball's path. Notice Messi's foot placement. He is clearly targeting the ball, but the Algerian player makes a sudden movement that closes the space, causing Messi's foot to land on his opponent. According to FIFA rules, this incident is categorized as careless. Challenge made without taking due caution. Messi does not appear to use excessive force or demonstrate violent conduct with any intent to injure. So, was it card-worthy? If the referee deems it careless, no card is necessary, just a free kick. If the referee feels the player ignored the safety of the opponent, a yellow card could be issued for reckless play. A red card? Absolutely not, because there was no intent to harm or high-intensity malice. This incident is far from meeting the criteria for serious foul play. In conclusion, the referee's decision not to issue a card was correct and in line with the spirit of fair play. Messi's immediate gesture of apology and concern served as a positive factor, helping the referee interpret the situation as a pure accident. What do you think, football fans? Was it just a free kick, or did it deserve more? Let us know in the comments below. Vozinha, the guardian of Cape Verde's fortress against Uruguay. The stadium roared as Uruguay launched an all-out assault. Standing tall between the posts for Cape Verde that night was Vozinha. He was more than just a goalkeeper. He was the symbol of resilience for his team in a fiercely contested match that ended in a 2-2 draw against Uruguay. Heroic actions under pressure. Uruguay, filled with world-class stars, relentlessly besieged Cape Verde's defense. However, Vozinha performed with an extraordinary calmness that silenced the opposing strikers. crucial saves. As Cape Verde's defensive line began to waver under Uruguay's relentless pressure, Vozinha repeatedly acted as the last line of defense to thwart golden opportunities. His reflexes in blocking difficult shots in the second half kept his team's hopes alive in the match. Defensive command. Beyond his physical saves, Vozinha constantly shouted commands to his backline, ensuring they remained disciplined while absorbing the constant pressure from Uruguay, a result that shook the world. Thanks to a solid performance and the crucial saves made by Vozinha, Cape Verde enforcing the Latin American giant to share the spoils in a 2-2 draw. Successfully holding Uruguay to a draw was an extraordinary achievement for Cape Verde, and Vozinha was the primary architect behind that defensive wall. Vozinha left the pitch as a highly respected figure. He proved that with dedication and composure in crucial moments, a goalkeeper can lift the morale of an entire team to compete against a heavily favored opponent. Paraguay national team striker Miguel Almiron became the first victim of a new regulation imposed by FIFA in the 2026 World Cup, namely the Prestiani rule. Almiron was given a red card by El Salvador referee Ivan Arcidas Barton Cisneros in the continuation of the 2026 World Cup Group D match against Turkey at the Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California, USA, Saturday WIB. The incident occurred in the 3rd minute of extra time in the first half, following a ball scramble that resulted in a foul. Almiron was then caught covering his mouth with his hand while arguing with Turkish defender Mert Muldur. Muldur awalnya protested to the linesman for Almiron's gesture until VAR intervened and gave the referee advice. After receiving input from the VAR, Ivan Cisneros immediately gave a red card directly to Almiron, applying the Prestiani rule, which was just implemented by FIFA in the 2026 World Cup. The Prestiani rule was born out of an incident involving Benfica defender Gianluca Prestiani with Real Madrid striker Vinicius Jr. in the Champions League knockout playoff in February 2026. Vinicius reported that he was the victim of a racial attack by Prestiani when the two players had an argument, but Prestiani denied it. Because Prestiani covered his mouth when arguing with Vinicius, there was no independent party who could investigate. Exactly what the Argentine footballer said. Prestiani later admitted that what he said was a homophobic taunt, but he denied making a racial remark. In the end, Prestiani was given a 6-match ban, and FIFA responded seriously to such actions by formulating new regulations on the field that there should be no gestures covering the mouth when arguing. The proposed punishment is a direct red card, and the regulation was approved by the International Football Association Board to be implemented for the first time at the 2026 World Cup.